The US channel asked us to produce a piece on why Japan doesn't have gun violence. This was before Abe got assassinated, but of course one of the reasons that was so shocking was, of course, he was a major political figure, but also because events of incidents like this are so uncommon in Japan. And so, for the gun violence piece, I found a hunter in Chiba, sort of drove over there, went out with my camera in the woods, filmed him and his dog, and then my producer managed to get a guy who used to train the police in different martial arts and the sort of techniques that the police use in Japan for diffusing violence. So we made a story like that, for example.
I'm curious about the live reporting and how this works. You did mention to me that you covered the assassination of Abe.
Yeah.
In a moment like this where this just happens and you are somewhere within Japan at that time, do you get a phone call of someone asking you, can you go there immediately, set up the camera and start talking, say something, gather news? Like, what is the process of these live reports?
Yeah, I mean, there was quite a big earthquake in Tokyo, not like super massive, at midnight, and was it 2021, 2022? And like, I was like, well, I'm not going to bed, right? So you just get straight on. It was like, I think I was live within 10, 15 minutes because I lived in my office studio and I broadcast off my balcony with a sort of view of Shinjuku. We sort of created this
backdrop.
Yeah, studio. Yeah, I went from living in like a very cute suburb to the 38th floor with this. Yeah, it was quite it was a massive life change. But so with Abe's assassination, I actually had that day off and I was heading up to Utsunomiya to talk to a load of sake people. I'm sorry, I'm smiling. I shouldn't be. Obviously, the assassination was a horrible event, but it was just the timing was just. I remember looking at my phone and there was this NHK pop up and it's like I said, Abe, former Prime Minister Abe is bleeding. And I was just like, Phoebe, you really should work on your Japanese reading, like as if he's bleeding in the street. Got on the train, I looked at it again. I was like, no, I think I'm reading this right. And so. I actually ended up reporting the whole first day from Utsunomiya.
So you still
on
went
the side of the road
where you were initially going?
I was initially going there, and there was this thing for 2 hours in the evening, which I participated in, then went back to reporting. So I only slept, I think, 45 minutes that first day. And then it was basically 5 18-hour days, and I maybe slept 4 hours a day because there was so much to do. Yeah, it was very, very intense. As a journalist, I think it was good experience to cover that. I am glad that I was able to cover it, even though it was a very intense time. But that's the sort of life of the journalist.